Okay, today we're here in Mollusk at the Antrim coast, Northern Ireland for the Ulster Championships. And we talk, Danny meets actually Rudy, because Danny Blondale is, of course, as you know, I'm from Belgium, but this man here next to me is also from Belgium. I'm not known in Belgium, but that man is very well much known in Belgium. The coach of the national team, Rudy de Bie. Rudy, how do you find here our racing?
Oh, I was very surprised, and not only about the circuit. It's a nice place over here. They used everything they got to make a nice course, and I was surprised also by the number of girls that were on the start this morning. It's a good thing. So it's increasing. So it's getting better and better. The number of riders will go up, so it's a good thing for Ireland.
Yeah. Girls, we don't really have that many, because normally at our league we actually have much more, but because this is a provincial championships, most of the girls who coming from down south don't race here because they cannot get a medal or a jersey. That's the reason, because normally we have double that, you know. So but it's a good thing to see.
That's good.
Tell me a little bit about your first racing, you know, years ago, because we're all from the 50s, you know. So, but how did it all started for you?
It started when I was 15. Before I was 15, I was playing football, and then I was start racing on the road and cyclocross. I tried to do both, and with success. I went a couple of times Belgian champion. What's very difficult. It's almost as difficult as to get a world champion. And after I was started when I was 15, and I was riding the bike. Still riding the bike, but as a licensed rider until I was 45. So for 30 years, I had a lot of experience, and then I started coaching the national team. Cyclocross and mountain bike, and I was very lucky to have Sven Nys with me. He started with me as a kid, and I saw his whole career, so it was a good experience to have all those guys, Bart Wellens, Erwin Vervecke, Mario de Klerk. Yeah, I had a number of medals on the world, so it was a good time for me.
I also read once that you told the riders to be gehoorzaam. What is that about?
Yeah, they have to be. They should be listening. For sure, the young guys now they have so much information. They asking so much questions, and it's nice work with the kids, with the young guys. But they have to listen. They have to be disciplined.
Something that yes, I find out with youngsters, it's very hard to get them to listen, or you tell them something, they said yes, and in the race they do completely something different, and they mess up sometimes their chances of winning or being in a good result. So you still now train the team, the Belgian team?
Train. Most of the riders have private trainers. I'm coaching the whole team, so most important thing now, and then for the next few years, I try to work harder and better and longer with the kids, with the young guys. That's the future, and that's the most important thing, the future.
That seems very clear to me. Also, you have a brother who's quite well known, Danny. Danny had a bit of a good palmarès as well, I heard.
Yeah, he was world champion. He became famous because he was one of the first to take the hurdles by bike. So that was a good thing for him. He went world champion at Pontchâteau, and he had a good thing also. But now he is team leader of a cyclocross team in Belgium, and most of the guys are still involved in cyclocross as team manager, as coach. As presentator, everything's still in it.
Yes, I think I saw your brother once in one of the episodes that you have in Belgium, the Wellens, you know, who done a sort of a live show, you know, and there was the wedding or something like that, and I think your brother was involved in that one as well. I think you've been in there as well, did you? I've seen you there in one of the series did you not appear in one of the series, or was it your brother and I just made a mistake here?
Most of the time it was my brother. Occasionally a short shot maybe from me, but not that much. I was not really involved in that series.
The man I love most in this series is the father, you know, because who likes his fishing thing, just a normal bloke who just loves his racing, you know. What you do, you can see it on your eyes, you know, you're lighted up because this is what your life is about.
Yeah, practically all my life is about cycling, and all my friends, everything around me is related with cycling. So yeah, this is my life, and I still enjoy it.
And the same with me. I couldn't do without cycling. I tried once, and I came back because the virus is in your blood. You just have to keep it. I was not a very good rider. I always say to my lads, don't do what I did. You maybe get far. You know, you have a different thing because you actually have proved yourself. You can actually teach more, but I don't coach. I just let that to people who know what they're doing. You know, that's another job. I'm getting things together and organize everything. But nice to talk to you, Rudy. I'm looking forward to talk to another Belgian, because it doesn't happen very often, you know, except when I go to Belgium. But bedankt en een hele goede reis terug naar huis. Dank u. So this was Rudy de Bie, coach of the Belgian team. And also ex-cyclocrosser. We talked about his brother, an ex-world champion. So high-profile man to talk to here, and we definitely thank him for giving 5 of his important minutes to us. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.